Welcome to page 13 of Accel Pkt number 3. Let's remember a few key rules as we add and subtract and multiply and divide to solve these equations. Let's review the rules. When you add, like combining a -5 and a -4, they are like signs, a loss of 5 and a loss of 4. You end up with a loss of 9. But when you take a -10 and combine it with a +4, you actually subtract when the signs are not like signs. For multiplication and division, we're going to use the Margar rules. When the signs are the same, either both positive or both negative, you will get a positive result. But when they're different, you get a negative result. Write those rules down, pause the video, and turn the video back on when you're ready to solve a few of the equations. Let's take a look at number 1. Number 1 says 3x minus 4 equals 10. It's our job to solve this equation. We're going to add 4 to both sides. We're combining a loss of 10 and a gain of 4. That means you're going to subtract a -10 combined with a gain of 4. They have different signs. You get a loss of 6. Now it's time to divide both sides by a +3. Here we're dividing, so we use the Margar rules. A negative divided by a positive is a negative. So our final answer here is x equals a -6 divided by 3 is a -2. Let's go on to problem number 3. Take a moment and drop a dotted line down problem number 3. In this case, we need to add 4 again to both sides. When we combine a +16 and a +4, we get 20. Bring down the -4x. Now we need to divide both sides by a -4. If we're dividing, we're certainly using the Margar rules. A positive divided by a negative, when they have different signs, gives you a negative result of -5. And on the left side, we simply get x. Here, our answer is x minus 5. Lastly, let's take a look at 5 together. Drop a dotted line down problem number 5, and let's solve. Start by subtracting 5 from both sides. Circle -7 combined with -5. A loss of 7 and a loss of 5 gives us a -12 or a loss of 12. Then we certainly need to divide each side by a -3. Now we're using the Margar rules. A negative divided by a negative is a positive result. So as we divide, we get x equals positive -12 divided by -3 gives us a +4. Take a moment and complete problems 2, 4, and 6 on your own. Pause the video and keep the rules in mind. Pause your video, and when you're ready, turn it back on. For number 2, you should have gotten x equals -5. For number 4, you should have gotten x equals -7. Give yourself a C. And for number 6, you should have gotten x equals +7. Give yourself a C or a star. This concludes page 13.